The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Monday. Back at you guys after a Super Bowl Monday, man. Early in the morning, up doing our thing, up here grinding, up giving it 120%. The day after the Super Bowl, the morning after the Super Bowl. Yo, what a great game that was, man. What a great game that was, man. We got some overtime action. You got some battling back and forth going on, man. But at the end of the day, your boy Patrick Mahomes pulled it out again, baby. Pulled it out again. I tell you, man, people be hating on greatness, man. But Patrick Mahomes, man, he's showing himself to be great, man. A great, great, great quarterback in the NFL, man. The kid is just a beast, man. The kid is a beast, man. You got to give respect where respect's due. And, yo, my man did his thing last night. Yo, it didn't look good for KC early. It didn't look good for KC late. But at the end of it all, man came through, man. But with that being said, let's look at the market, y'all. The market's doing its thing, man. Both the stock market and the crypto market are doing exactly what we thought that they would do. They're going on a little run. They're having a little pullback this morning. But don't worry, man. When it comes to the crypto market, it's all about the lead up to that halving, right? We're going to get that run up to that halving. We're going to get to that halving in April. Going to level that thing off. Going to see a little slight dip. Going to set lower, going to set higher lows and higher highs. That's what this thing's all about, right? It's not all about that moonshot straight to the top, but that's what's going on right now, guys. That's what's going on in these markets, man. Stock market looks absolutely great too, man. It closed on Friday on an absolute tear. So everything is looking good, man. You guys better get your crypto together within the next 4 months, man, or you're going to be left in the dust, man. You're going to be left buying them green candles. I'm telling you, this market's about to blow. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the chat. Let's see what we got going on. My man, Junior, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Doc. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Yeah, Junior, let's fucking go, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. That was an amazing game. It was an amazing game, Doc. It was an absolutely amazing game, man. This is what you want in a Super Bowl, right? You want to be entertained. You want that, you want that entertainment, and it happened last night, man. NFL is rigged. It ain't rigged, man. Mahomes just does his thing, man. He just does his thing, man. And, I always say this about Tom Brady too, right? People only hate on the great ones, right? They only hate on the great ones. And, nobody hates on average players. Nobody hates on players that suck. But everybody always hates on the great ones, man. I made a quick 1K. Okay. Doc put his bet in. I put some bets in on the Super Bowl. I ain't hit none. I put some prop bets in too. I was good all the way up until I was good all the way up until that uh, that last field goal that Casey had to send it to overtime. Better than crypto. Yeah, sometimes you hit them, man. Sometimes you hit them. Sometimes you hit them, man. It, if you if you bet against Kansas City is stupid. Yeah, Mahomes, man. It's hard to bet against Mahomes, man. Uh, Usher was great, man. The halftime show was great, man. I love to see the NFL not being so like before they were risk off. You know, we had that little Janet Jackson thing happen with your boy Justin Timberlake and the whole titty out and all that. And then they went real safe and didn't want to do none of that. And now they kind of bringing it back out a little bit. So I like that. No hate, no hate on Mahomes. No hate on Mahomes. No, man. You can't hate on that dude, man. You just cannot hate on Mahomes, man. He just kind of does his thing, man. And you gotta respect the dude, man. You gotta respect the dude, man. Uh I miss the tits. Yo, man. That's when the NFL was like, nah, we can't have y'all up in here, man. We can't have y'all up in here. So, but yo, I'm glad Doc and Junior joined me this morning, man. Really, like it's the day after the Super Bowl. Like it's the day that most people take off. It's the least productive day in all of the work week. It's one of these mornings where people are just, they put it down last night, so they ain't trying to wake up in the morning. Uh, oh man, oh man, I missed the Janet. Yo, y'all miss Janet, man. Y'all miss Janet. She was hanging out there. What's up, Tim Ski? What's up, my brother? What's up, man? I was looking for you this morning. I didn't see you. I had a couple minutes before I started this stream, and I didn't see you. But what's up, man? I don't know if you streamed this morning or not. But yo, let's get into these markets. Let's look at what's going on. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's get this thing up for the weekend, man. I mean, for the week. Let's get this thing started for the week. There's my boy Selmo Fudd in the building, baby. There he is. There he is, my man. Hope you stayed up all night and watched the Super Bowl, Selmo. We're all dragging ass this morning. If my kid. If my kids wanted to stay home, I was gonna let them. Yeah, today is the least productive day in all of work, man. Like the day after the Super Bowl, like you just you can't expect production today out of too many people. You know what I mean? Uh, I went live. I went live. Slow roll. Slow roll. Slow roll. Yeah. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. I looked for you. I didn't see you though. You know, today drunk holiday. Too drunk. Yeah. People got tore up last night, man. But yo, let's look at these markets, man. When we come over here, man, let's see how the Asian markets treated us on their Monday. They didn't treat us too bad. They did all right. They didn't close too bad. They did all right. The European markets woke up this morning. They're doing okay too. They're hanging in there. They're doing their thing. They're just kind of trading sideways. Really, the same with us. The pre-markets open on Monday. They're getting ready to open. The markets are getting ready to open. Pre-markets are here. The stock market ended on an absolute tear on Friday, so I expected the Dow, and I actually expected the S&P to be down a little bit today. The S&P looks like it wants to keep running. Closed over 5,000 on Friday, which was an absolute record. But the Dow seems to be pulling back just a little bit. Coinbase sitting here at $141.99. Call it 142, right? Looks like that's where it's going to open. Definitely on a move up from where we were looking at it a couple weeks ago at 129. So the crypto stocks are actually starting to move up. So that's a good thing in the stock market. So definitely a good thing. Uh, Boston Airport, planes might actually crash today. Why is that, Doc? Uh, you you guys hear about the two JetBlue planes? No, I didn't hear about that, Doc. I didn't wake up and catch the news. Halftime. Oh, I thought halftime was lit, man. I thought halftime was really good, man. I thought Usher did his thing. Definitely. There's Ken. What's up, Ken? What's up? Uh, was he lose? Was he lose? Uh, yo, Ken coming on fire, baby. On fire. Big talent, just not just not exciting. I liked it, man. I thought it was good, man. Even Kanye West made an appearance with his crazy ass, his crazy butt, man. Like Kanye made an appearance. What's up, Kanye? Jay-Z and Beyonce was in the building, man. They were doing them things, man. Commercials were whack. I did think the commercials were kind of jacked up this morning on the Super Bowl. Um, I did. I thought the commercials were a little whack, man. Uh, but and I didn't see any really good crypto commercials either. But yo, stock market's looking good. European market's looking good. Asian market's looking good. Everything is looking good. Cryptocurrency stocks are looking good. Everything is setting themselves up for a good day. We don't get to see your commercials. Oh, that's right, Timsky. You're in Canada. So you don't get to see them. But you didn't miss much, man. They were kind of whack, man. They were. They weren't that great. Market cap $1.79 trillion. Cryptocurrency market cap down about 0.9% on a 24-hour. So definitely starting to retrace a little bit. But we went on a massive run. So you got to expect just a little bit of a pullback with people taking profit. You have to expect that. That's something to be expected, after this massive pump that we were on. I do think that we're going to pull back a little bit today. Timsky calling for a pump. I think that we're going to pull back a little bit just today and trade sideways a little bit. I think some people are going to be taking profits on this Monday morning, this beautiful Monday morning. And I think the market needs to calm down a little bit, and then it'll run again. Twitter founder was wearing a Bitcoin jacket. Okay, the Twitter founder was wearing a Bitcoin jacket. Dorsey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bitcoin's doing this. Bitcoin, I'm telling you, man. People be sleeping on Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin every week, man. I buy it every week. Doesn't matter what the price is. I buy it. A little bit every week. Same with Ethereum. Doesn't really matter what the price is. I throw a little bit in there every week. A little bit. Just because, I just think that it's one of these things that you got to own. You gotta just keep buying. Like, here's the thing. Michael Saylor owns so much Bitcoin and makes so much money off of Bitcoin, right? He doesn't swing trade it. He doesn't do any of that. He buys it and holds it. And he owns and has more money in Bitcoin and making more profits than people who swing trade it. That should tell you all you need to know. So, I just, I buy it every week and I just hold it. You see Mr. P, come on. The Pringles. Yeah, I see the Pringles, man. I see that. That was funny, man. I like the Pringles one. And the Arnold Schwarzenegger one was kind of funny too when they were making fun of him about his accent. He couldn't say neighbor. That was kind of funny, but I mean, some of them were all right, man. But I remember Super Bowls where the commercials would have me cracking up. I just seen him on X. I just seen him on X last night in a box in a box at the game. Hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button, y'all. So Bitcoin, guys, up to $47,904, man. Up a whopping. Here's why I think we're gonna pull back a little bit today. Up a whopping 11% on the week. I think we gotta pull back from that just a little and trade sideways probably for about a day or two. But you know what? I said that on Friday too, and the market sent on Saturday. So Ethereum up to $2,482, up 6.8% on the week. Want to look at the weeks today. BNB sitting up at $317, up about 4.3% on the week. Yo, Solana, man. Solana jumped XRP here to become number 5, sitting at 104, up about 6.9% on the week. XRP sitting at 51 cents, up 2.45% on the week. So, Solana is absolutely on a tear, absolutely moving. Avalanche sitting at $38.89. I did see Avalanche at $40 this weekend. So definitely taking a little pullback from this week, but it's still up 9.18% on the week. Chainlink doing this thing, breaking through that $20 mark again at $20.38, up about 5.3% on the week. Jumps Dogecoin again. These two just keep jumping each other. Dogecoin sitting at 7 cents, 7.9, looking to get in that 8-cent range, but it's only up 1.08% on the week. You can see it started to, it doesn't have as much volume as the other top 10 tokens, which is why it fell down to 11. What's up? Good morning, Kelcher. Good morning. Gym time. All right, Doc, go knock it out. I'm disappointed that Twitch wasn't I'm disappointed the switch wasn't flipped last night on XRP. Yeah, me too. I thought for sure that they would do something last night on XRP, but they didn't. XRP is one of these things. If you own XRP, like I own XRP, it is the most frustrating cryptocurrency to own because there's so much possibility, so much potential there. But it just has not ran. Polkadot sitting at $7.03. I talked to you guys about Polkadot, told you guys that I was investing in Polkadot, told you guys I was buying Polkadot, up about 1.6% on the week. Polkadot's ready to rock and roll. Polygon, guys, I think Polygon's getting ready to go on a run. I think it's getting ready to move quite significantly pretty soon here, up to about 82 cents, up about 4.8% on the week. So definitely starting to make its move to the upside. Damn conspiracy theories. Yeah, I know, man. But eventually, you got to move something, Junior. You got to move, man. And XRP frustrates the hell out of me because they could be so, man. They're worth so much more than what they're showing on the board. But they gotta come out, right? They gotta come out. They gotta start moving, and they just haven't done so yet. They just haven't. XLM same way, right? Right. You look at Stellar sitting over here at 11 cents, right? It's up about 0.8% on the week, right? It's frustrating. I own a lot of Stellar too, guys. A lot of XRP, a lot of Stellar. Frustrates the hell out of me, man, because they got so much going on, but it does not show up in their price action yet. And I say yet because I think it will, man. I'm holding out that hope. Casper, guys, I told you guys I thought that Casper was going to be a top 15 token. Last week when we were talking, it was down to like 34. sitting up here at 29. It's starting to make its move up the charts. It's sitting at 13 cents right now. Up, look at this, guys. Up, look, 35.5% on the week, man. Caspa has been an absolute tear. We talked about this. We've been talking about this since Caspa was at 9 cents. And I kept saying to you guys, I got in at 7, right around 7 cents, somewhere up in there. I was a little late to the party, but you know what? I got in at a good price. I got in on a dip, right? But I tell you, man, Caspa's going to be a top 15 crypto. That's what I believe. And you can see where the money starts to pour into the market. You can kind of see where it's going right now. And a ton of money is flowing into Caspa, man. It is up 35.5% on the week, man, up to 13 cents. This thing is absolutely killing it right now. And there is no reason that this thing can't go up to 15, man. It's sitting at 29. It made a big leap forward over this week on its massive run up the charts, man. There's just no reason that thing's not going to be a top 15. And remember, it's in its first bull run cycle. Caspa has never been through a bull run before. So understand that. Some of these guys like Chainlink, they're in their second cycle, right? XRP, I believe, is in its third cycle. So a lot of these guys have cycled through a couple times already, and Caspa has not. So definitely a big leg up for Caspa there. Interoperability, man. Now that's Chainlink, man. That's Chainlink. Brian Dowie, how are you? Good morning, my brother. How are you, Brian? Kronos, guys, coming in at 8 cents, 8.5, man. Up about 5.1% on the week, doing its thing. Kronos is starting to wake up a little bit. You know, this is that sleeper, man. It's like XRP, it's like XLM, right? It's just sleeping, right? It's got to wake up. You know, and it's got to get moving. I do think that Kronos needs a big meme coin to launch on the Kronos system, right? Because if it doesn't, you know, then what is the Kronos system, right? You don't hear a lot about it. You don't hear a lot of stuff launching over there. You don't hear a lot of people making a ton of money over there on the Kronos system. You don't hear about a lot of new projects launching over there that are actually successful, right? I'm pretty sure that they have projects launching over there every day, but are they successful? And that's the key, right? Do they get mass adoption? Are they successful? Is there volume? Are people buying into them? That's the question. When it comes to a blockchain, it's all about volume. If you don't have volume, your blockchain's not worth a crap. You can have the best blockchain in the world, but if you can't put volume on it, then it ain't going in there. It ain't going anywhere. Where you been, bro? Yeah, where have you been, Brian? Where have you been, Brian? Ain't a day without the word interoperability. Yeah, that's right, man. Because interoperability is the key to 2024, 2025's bull run, man. I'm telling you, it is. It is sleeping at the time. Oh yeah, we up early, Brian, man. So a lot of people are sleeping at the time that we're on. But it's all good, man. That's why we up. We at it, man. We up. We at it. We're doing our thing for the people who are early risers and up in the morning and ready to rock and roll, baby. But Brian, man, glad to see you. But interoperability, you know, you guys get on me about always talking about interoperability and why interoperability is the key. You know, you have to start linking all of these blockchains together in order to make them successful, right? In order to get mass adoption, in order for people to use them, they have to be linked together. They have to be interoperable. If they're not, then you're just pigeonholing yourself into people that utilize your specific ecosystem. You can't cross chain, you can't cross platform, you can't do any of that. So without any of that, you're just kind of hanging on. You're just kind of hoping that people utilize your ecosystem, right? And we talk about that with XRP, right? What is XRP's plan to link their Ripple ledger to other blockchains, right? They've got to have a plan to do that. I'm pretty sure that they do. These are some very smart people that are working behind the scenes. But they have to have a plan to utilize cross network, cross platform interoperability stuff, right? Or they're just going to limit themselves to the people that use XRP. Um, you know, that's your signature word. It is, man. It is. I got it, man. I got it, man. So I'm in it, man. I got it. DG has interoperability, and Wadi has. Brian, you crazy, man. When I heard when I heard when I heard operability, I think of XRP. Yeah, I mean XRP's got it. I'm pretty sure like the XRP has a plan for interoperability, right? And to link that blockchain together, but they just haven't rolled it out yet. And if they don't, they're gonna really limit themselves to people who only use XRP, only use the Ripple blockchain, and that could hurt them in the long run. That could definitely hurt them in the long run. See your XRP and buy Link. Yo, we own a lot of Link, baby. Link's up $20. Link's up to $20. Big Elmo right there. $20, 38 cents right there, baby. But Chainlink has interoperability, right? It's connecting all blockchains together. And that's the key. I mean, and that is the word for 2024, 2025, because if these blockchains don't all talk to each other, they're not going to survive, because not all businesses are going to use one blockchain, right? Not all businesses are going to use one blockchain. Not all companies are going to use one blockchain. SHX, we gonna talk about that, Brian, man, because I've been calling it here for a while, brother. SHX, and boy, did it ever go on a massive run, Brian. Boy, oh boy, did it ever go on a massive run. And I was so happy to see it. I thought the bird was the word. The bird is the word, man. But what's the word? Thunderbird. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's look at the bubbles. I'm not gonna keep you guys too long this morning. Got some things that we gotta go over, but look at the bubbles are actually sorry guys driving. That's all right, Elmo. We all know you here, baby. We all know you here. Bubbles are looking like we just talked about, right? It doesn't look good on a 24-hour. It looks like a pullback, right? Looks like a pullback. And but look at the hours start to fill in, right? The hours starting to fill in nice and green. You got EHEX over here at 3.7%. Pyth up here at 2.6%. I'm starting to look at this project, man. I'm waiting for that pullback. I'm waiting for that pullback to get in it. I think that this project's going to do a little something. So I'm just waiting for the pullback. You got Flare sitting over here at 2.9%, looking really good. But the hourly damn sure looks like it's going to starting for a bounce back, right? When you look at this daily chart, you look at it and you go, "Oh my God, this is pretty rough," right? IMX, guys, been on an absolute tear the last 12 months, doing really well. But when you look at the hourly, it looks like it wants to bounce back. Took some profits on SHX, but still, I didn't sell any, which could be a mistake on my part, but I didn't sell any. I just didn't sell any yet. So let's go ahead. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at our charts over here that we look at every day. Told you guys on the Solana network over there, GameStop was doing okay. That if you wanted the safest play you could probably get on GameStop, on Solana, would probably be one of these GameStop plays, AMC plays, stuff like that. If you wanted to dip your toe in the water and just start to learn the ecosystem, learn how to buy, learn how to sell over there, you want to try to get yourself into some safe stuff first. You have GameStop, you have AMC, you have Bonk, you have Punk A, you have a number of tokens over there. Myro, you have a number of tokens over there that seem to be really safe plays to kind of dip your toe in the water, get yourself over there, get yourself understanding that ecosystem, before you jump into some of these new launches and new plays and stuff like that. But there's definitely some good plays over there on Solana. I've been trying to really stay away from ETH lately, to tell you the truth. Gas fees have been absolutely nuts for a little while, and ETH has got to fix it. We got an article about their upgrade getting ready to go to mainnet here pretty soon, but until ETH fixes these gas fees when these big runs happen, they're going to be in trouble, man. These other blockchains just keep eating into their user base because people don't want to pay $50 to $100 right now round trip. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, Ken. It's ridiculous, and it's ridiculous that Ethereum hasn't found a way to fix that yet, right? It's crazy. When I can go over here on Solana and I can trade for 30 cents, right? Literally, it cost me between 30 and 40 cents to make a trade. On AVAX, you're looking at probably 50 cents. And on Matic, you're probably looking at another, probably 20 cents to make a trade. There's no reason where I should have to pay $50 to pull off a trade. It's ridiculous. And Ethereum needs to get moving on this. It's been way too long. They've had plenty of time to try to fix this. But I really do like the fact that Solana, AVAX, Polygon, all of these other blockchains, even though Polygon is a layer 2, so it still runs through that Ethereum network, to make transactions on that is so much cheaper. But even though I'm glad that these guys have started to rise, because I think it's actually giving Ethereum a kick in the butt to say, you know what, we have to do something, because we're losing volume, right? Ethereum will always be the number 2 blockchain. I don't think it'll ever lose that title, but that doesn't mean that it can't lose market share. Vitalik's scamming us. I don't know if they're scamming you, Ken, or there was just so little competition out there that they just got lazy, and they just haven't rolled out the upgrades as fast as they probably should have. But they need to now. You can see them coming out now. They got 2 that are coming out pretty much back to back, right? And they're one of them's getting ready to go on mainnet. They beat it up. It's getting ready to go on mainnet, but definitely losing a little bit of market share over there. Jupiter continues to do well at 47 cents. Obviously, you guys, that there's massive airdrops that were involved with this launch. And people selling off a little bit. But you know what? For as many airdrops that were there, Jupiter's actually doing well. Sitting at 284K holders, sitting at around $7.3 million in 24-hour volume. People see red candles. This is the daily chart. So, you're not going to see a whole lot of movement on a daily chart, which is why I really like to look at them. But when you're putting $7.3 million of volume through an exchange, you're doing pretty damn good. Jupiter to the moon. Yeah, I think Jupiter's a project that's actually going to do really, really well in this space, right? Which is one of the reasons why we talk about it so much. I just think that it's going to do really, really well in this space. Myro over there on the Solana blockchain, again, sitting at 5 cents, definitely took a big step backwards from this massive run up that it had. But look at what's going on in Myro right now, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of sideways action right here, right? you got 6 days of sideways action, which means if this thing breaks out, it has the ability to go again. I mean, you've consolidated for 5 straight days, right? So pay attention to Miro. It's either going to break all the way out, or if this thing starts to dump again, Miro might be dead. It might be dead. Unodex, guys. Let's talk about Unodex. It's next on my list here as we run down through it. Sitting at 1 cent, 1811. Definitely a big X space coming up today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Weekly update every Monday. I will be there. We'll all be there to give you guys update on Unodex. Unodex is the fastest trading platform on Ethereum, guys, without a doubt. It's running through its own node. Actually, I was just using it the other day to make some trades. Actually, my SHX, I actually ended up buying some more over there when it was down, and I told you guys like it was going to break out. Actually ended up buying some more over there on the ERC20 side. So definitely the fastest Ethereum trader, all-in-one trader, guys. All-in-one trader. You can do everything you need on one single platform over there. So it's definitely worth a look. There's a link in the description down there. You can click on it and go ahead and just have a look. Have a look for yourself, man. I urge you guys, don't just take what I say as gospel. Just go over there and try it. Caroline looks sideways action. Yeah. Oh, Brian, Caroline, I knew she was coming. But here we are, right? I mean, Miro, Unodex trading sideways as well. A couple of days. It's ready for a breakout too. Definitely ready for a breakout. But tune in today, guys. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely looking good. Caspa, guys, you guys know that Caspa is absolutely on the move. It's on a run. Look at that daily chart. Could you get a better looking daily chart than Caspa, guys? Look at this thing, man. Look at this monster run, right? I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Caspa. Going to be a top 15 cryptocurrency. May even be a top 15 cryptocurrency before the bull run even starts, the way that these guys are moving, guys. So don't sleep on Caspa, man. Up to 13 cents and 13 cents, 13.91. Definitely making a huge swing up the charts, man. Neuroni, guys. Neuroni with a nice rebound up to 22 cents right now. Nice rebound. Had massive sell-off, traded sideways, had another sell-off, traded sideways. Looks like it's got on its way up. Looks like it's ready to regain this 25-cent spot here. But definitely Neuroni is on the move once again, on the move up the charts once again. So Neuroni is actually doing this thing. It's actually doing decent. So let's see. RJ's in the building. So what do we got going on with Roar, baby? Well, this is RJ's baby right here. Sitting at 1, 2, 3 zeros, 2, 1, 3, 2. Looks like it's gonna be on a green day today. This is RJ's baby right here, guys. Swing trader's dream, right? You look at these candles, you can swing trade this, man. Holder count looks like it raised just by a couple since the last time we talked. Sitting at 420, but definitely could use some more of them. But the 24-hour volume, 4.2K. So RJ comes in after Roaring Kitty. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull it up for my man RJ. One of my day ones right there. So definitely going to take a look at this chart for him. So we got Alliance Block. Alliance Block, guys, has put an application to Ethereum for a new ERC type of token for tokenizing real world assets. Looks like it's going to be approved. No other token has made it this far yet as far as starting a new ERC20 portal. Sitting at 13 cents, 1303. Definitely a token to watch out for when it comes to real world assets, when it comes to tokenizing data, when it comes to tokenizing all that. Alliance Block and Alliance Block and Chainlink are probably the two leaders in the clubhouse for that, guys. Jasmine sitting at 2 zeros, 5.6, 5.4, guys. Definitely, Jasmine's looking really strong, really strong this week. This past week, it's looked really good. A little bit of a retracement this morning, but I expect this to get eaten up as the day moves on. Jasmine's absolutely doing amazing. Waiting for that lockup, right? Everybody's waiting for that lockup. Everybody's waiting for Jasmine to come up with the number of with the tokens that they're going to lock up. What's the number? What's it look like? All that stuff, right? Tim Shea is in the building. We got the mayor in the building, the commissioner, the mayor. Tim Shea is the commissioner. He's the mayor. He's the president of crypto. He's everything that you want in crypto. My man is all over the place, doing his thing, and definitely doing everything he can to support his bags and support the crypto community as well. So definitely Tim Shea. Much respect to Tim Shea. But Jasmine, guys, I think it'll eat this up today. Everybody's anticipating that lockup. I'm not going to sit here and say that worst case, best case scenario, stuff like that, what they're going to lock up, when they're going to lock it up, how they're going to lock it up, because they've been so tight-lipped on this that we don't know, right? We don't know what the number is going to look like, when it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the first quarter of this year, right? So you have January, February, and March, right? So we're in February. They only got to the end of March to make this happen. But will they lock it up in stages? None of them details are really out there yet, right? So we really just got to wait and see what they're going to do and how they're going to play this out. But I do think that that the lockup itself is going to be significant, and that's just my opinion, that it's going to be significant. But I think it's going to be done in stages, right? I don't think you're going to get a mass lockup all at once. I think we're going to say, I think we're going to go, okay, guys, we're going to lock up so much in the first quarter. We're going to lock up so much in the second quarter, so on and so forth, right? But I think that's what's going to happen. But I think the lockup is going to be massive. And the reason that I think the lockup is going to be massive is because they're going to roll out their layer 2 blockchain. And I think that's going to play a key role in what goes on over here. They're setting themselves up for that. So let's see. We look at Bone every day, sitting at 61 cents. It's hanging in there. Had a nice little run, starting to pull back a little bit. Looks like it's on another green day. I still think Bone's going to 30 cents, guys. I still think it's going right around that 30-cent mark. I don't see Shibarium doing what everybody's expectation is. And I think pretty soon people's going to start pulling more and more money out of Bone and moving it to places where they can actually make some more money. So I do see Bone going back down to 30 cents. And if Shibarium can actually make a move, then, it'll go back up. Stewie's still hanging in there doing his thing as the meme token. Pork still hanging in there at 6032. Looks like it's on a green day. Today, not doing too bad over there on the ERC20 side. Not doing too bad. But here's the big boy. Here's the winner. Here's the winner of the whole week. And I told you guys that this thing was ready to rock and roll. This thing was going to break out, and this thing is here to stay for the long haul. And because it's the merchant payment system on the XLM side, right? And it's endorsed by XLM. It's endorsed by Ripple, and it's utilized by IBM, and it's a real company that sits in Silicon Valley. There's a lot going on at Stronghold. And that people are just kind of sleeping on. And I've been telling you guys to quit sleeping on this project. I own this project for a while. I probably bought it down here, up in here. I've been telling you guys to buy this project all the way up in here. You would have been over doubled your money. You know, we kept saying this thing's gonna break, this thing's gonna break, this thing's gonna break, and when it breaks, it's gonna go. And everybody kind of like looked at me like I was nuts, right? And when this thing broke, it broke and it broke hard. It's you're looking at 11.7% just in the 24 hours, right? But you're looking at over 40%, 50%, touching that 50% range over there in a week. You know what I mean? So when we talk about Stronghold, and I still think that this is just the beginning for Stronghold, right? Because really, when you talk about XLM and Stellar, what other payment merchant, you know, what other payment merchant solution is out there right now? There's really not one, right? I mean, yeah, they can talk about them. People can talk about developing them. People can talk about all this stuff, but Stronghold's already out here. It's already developed. It's already running. It already has merchants. It already has merchant rewards. It's on the XLM network. It's on the ERC20 network. IBM's using it. They have multiple reward. They have multiple partnerships. They have a business in Silicon Valley. They have investors in Silicon Valley. So it's a different type of project that we're talking about rather than somebody trying to do a startup and try to catch up to where Stronghold already is, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So as the XLM Stellar network rolls out, and we talk about the XLM network being able to now to launch contracts coming soon, and all this other stuff that's going on within XLM. Stronghold actually has a strong hold on the merchant aspect of the XLM network, and it's endorsed by not only XLM, but it's also endorsed by XRP. Tim's up 20x. I'm doing well, but not 20x. I'm not up 20x either. I could have been up 20x because Tim emailed me when he bought it. And I slept on this project for a while. I'm telling you guys, I slept on this for a minute. Like, I looked at it, I didn't buy it. I didn't like where you could buy it at when it first came out. I was like, man, it's kind of difficult to buy. Is this thing really gonna grow legs? Is it really gonna come out? And I didn't touch it for a little while. But when I got in and I really started to do my research on it, and I got in pretty heavy. You see Seiko Hunt. You see Seiko Hunt streaking out. Streaking out of. Oh man, nah, that was Seiko. That's why you ain't here this morning. Seiko Hunt was streaking on the stream, baby. He's streaking on the field last night. That's why he ain't here. It's still got plenty of room. I think so too, Tim. I think that SHX has got plenty of room. It's all-time high, I believe. This is listen, guys. I got beat up one time from the community, right? Because I put it's all-time low and it's all-time high, and I took them off of CoinMarketCap. They probably weren't 100% accurate, but the community is really strong over here as well. But I believe from CoinMarketCap's perspective, its all-time high was right around 5 cents. So it definitely still has a lot of room to grow. Definitely still has a lot of room to run, but it definitely is the winner, right? When we have to pick winners for the week, Stronghold's the winner for the week. I mean, I don't think anybody's seen gains like this all week, right? Nobody has seen gains like this from what I can see, right? All week. And I keep telling you guys, like, you guys can play around in these small market cap projects, which I do too. A small portion of my portfolio is at risk, right? In these small market caps. But when we go back through and we look at this, right, we were buying XRP at 30 cents, right? when you look at that, if you would have rolled that up to even the 60 cent mark, you would have 2x your money, right? With very low risk, very low risk. We were calling Avalanche at like $15. That's a double up and more, right? At a low risk. Chainlink, we were buying at $5 to $6. So I still hold all of my Chainlink that I bought at $5 to $6. If you would have bought that at $5 to $6, you would have been absolutely murdering it right now, right? Polkadot, we were calling right around $5.56. You're up there. Polygon, we're buying at 50 cents, right? It was just at $1 not too long ago. That's a double up, right? When you look at Caspo, we're calling Caspo early, right? Ooh, so, but we were calling Caspo early, right? You should be up, at least around an 8 to 9x on Caspo if you got in when we got in, right? So, ooh, so when you look at it, like there's a lot of good money to be made over here in some of these blue chips because we're buying them at such of a bottom market price, right? We're still at the bottom, right? We're still not at the bottom, but we're still down from where a lot of these cryptos all-time highs were in the last bull run. When you look at even Solana, right? Solana was up to around $220 in the last bull run. So you're still, even if you bought Solana today at $104, you still could double your money if it just got back to its previous all-time high. You could double your money. I don't know who thinks that a double is bad. The double is not bad, especially when it's safe, right? But you do have to take some sort of risk in your portfolio, I think, and you have to come over here and play around with some of these lower market cap tokens and try to hit it, like Stronghold, like Unodex, like Neuroni, like Stewie, like GameStop, some of these lower market cap plays, you have to be able to come over here and play around with, hoping that you're going to hit it. But really, your main goal should really be to make 90% of your money over here in top 100. Really. I mean, even Bitcoin's last all-time high was what, 65K. So if you bought it today at 47K and it got to 65K, you mad at that? You know what I mean? You mad at that? We all know Ethereum's going to 4K. I mean, I think Ethereum's probably on a double up from where it is right now. You're probably looking at a double, and then it's probably gonna be done at that point. But you look at the hourly, it's still starting to fill in green. It's still starting to hang out on the hourly, but the red overnight. Here's the pullback. We had a massive weekend. We had a massive run this weekend. So it makes sense that we would pull back on a Monday morning. It really does. Let's talk about some of this news. Major token unlocks, guys. So we talk about Jasmine locking tokens up, but what tokens are coming unlocked here really soon? Well, there's a couple big ones. AVAX has a massive unlock coming, right? Which means there's going to be a ton of tokens in the market. Sandbox, a massive unlock coming. Mana, a massive unlock coming. Aptos, a massive unlock coming, right? So all of these projects are getting ready to release all of these tokens back into the ecosystem, right? And what's going to happen? What's going to happen? That is up in the air still. We don't know that, right? Are these people going to dump? Are they going to relock? Are they going to hold? What are they going to do? We're going to find out real quick. But I'll tell you right now, massive unlocks coming for these projects: Avalanche, Sandbox, and more, right? And so get ready for that. Bitcoin ETF issuers may dwindle by the end of the year. I've been saying this for a while, guys. I believe that there's way too many spot Bitcoin ETFs in the market, right? They completely diluted the market, right? With the amount that they approved. So not all of these guys are going to make it. Not all of them are going to be around. And now Valkyrie saying the same thing is that some of these guys are probably are going to sell out, right? What's going to happen is some of the bigger ETFs will buy some of the smaller ETFs. They'll eat them for lunch. Then you get into the whole marketization of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, and the big people win, the small people lose. It's kind of how the market rolls, right? But I do think that there's way too many in the market right now, and it's diluting the effect that the spot Bitcoin ETF could have had on the market. Even though it was the biggest launch, the spot Bitcoin ETFs were the biggest launch in the history of the stock market. They still diluted the market. It could have been bigger. It could have had a bigger impact. It could have done all of that, but it didn't, because of the dilution of the market. So I welcome this. I know some people don't like to see the big guys buy the small guys, but I kind of welcome this just because of the dilution in the market right now. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And then we come over here. Excuse me. And then we can come over here and we can talk about this Ethereum upgrade, right? That's getting ready to go to mainnet here pretty soon. Needs to go to mainnet because Ethereum's gas fees are just way too damn high. Consistently all the time, every time there's a run. These upgrades need to happen. There's two that are going to go back to back. This one's getting ready. It looks like to go to a rollout of mainnet final testing. Needs to happen. A little bit behind schedule, but the fact is that it's happened. I hope for Ethereum's case that it can get this right before the bull run happens, or people are going to start rolling out on them. There's way too many other plays and way too many other places that you don't have to hold a ton of your cryptocurrency on Ethereum. I'll give you a prime example. Who knows that you can buy XRP on PancakeSwap? Who knows that you can buy Caspa on PancakeSwap? Who knows that you can buy all of these different pools of tokens over there on the BNB network, right? You can. People have created pools. You can buy them. They're massive pools. They're not going anywhere. They're massive, massive pools over there. You're able to cash out, and people are going to start moving some of this money. You can't charge $100, $150 a play in a bull market. Like, there's just too many options out there right now. So we'll wrap it up with this, guys, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts for the week. The Bitcoin halving, y'all. We're 61 days, 7 hours, and 37 minutes away, guys, from the Bitcoin halving. Huge deal right now, because we're going to have this massive run up to the halving. And, need you guys to kind of understand what's going on right now. We're going to have this massive run up in cryptocurrency. It's going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be altcoins. It's going to be everything to the halving. And then after the halving, we'll probably level off for a little bit, and then we'll actually go down. My anticipation of what's going to happen because of trends of things that have happened in the past when it comes to the halving. We will probably go down, and then that rebound is going to be higher. That rebound's going to run, and on that rebound, if your bags aren't right on that rebound, you're pretty much buying into the bull market at that point. We're at the doorsteps of a bull market right now. So, some people will say we're in a bull market. Some people won't. I'm under the belief that we're kind of sitting at the bottom stair of a bull market, getting ready to take that first step on the first stair. You want to be in the market before you take that first step on a stair. And so you don't have a ton of time to get your bags right? You don't have a ton of time to mess around and say, I think I'm gonna wait 5 months to get into that crypto, or I think I'm gonna wait, until that crypto dips down to, it's low again. It's not going down to its low again. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. If any crypto right now is going back down to its low, it's probably not going to make it. That crypto is probably on its way out, not on its way up. So it's not going to rebound. And as far as these low market cap tokens go, understand that what we're investing in right now probably won't be here when the bull run starts. When it comes to these meme coins and things like that, right? They're not going to make it, because during the bull run, you're going to see so many meme coins launch, man. They're going to be launching on the hourly. I mean, and not only are they going to be launching, but they're actually going to have value. They're actually going to have a ton of money flowing into them, because a lot of people are going to make a lot of money in the altcoins. They're going to flow it down to the meme coin space, the TeFi space. So these tokens are going to really, really, really pump at that point. And a lot of these guys that are here now, if they don't have a reason for people to buy them, they're probably not going to be here, right? And what I mean by a reason is, you look at Pepe, right? Pepe's got a reason. It's got a ton of holders. It's got a massive volume. The same with Doge, the same with SHIB, the same with Bonk, in them top meme tokens, right? They have a reason for people to invest in them. They have a reason for people to buy them, right? And then you move over to some of these tokens that are out here now that are of lower market cap, that actually have use case and value, right? You talk about a Unodex, you talk about a Neuroni, you talk about a Stewie that just came out with a ton of NFTs that people are making a ton of money on by putting them on a platform and getting actually Stewie tokens back and Ethereum back and return, right? There's a reason for you to own that, right? There's a reason for you to own it. Some of these other ones that don't have a reason for you to own it and don't have a massive amount of people in their community and are still putting volume through the chart in a massive way, probably will not be here. It's just that simple, right? So understand that if you think that you missed the meme coin season and it has passed you by, understand that you are just at the beginning of meme coin season. You haven't seen anything yet until you've seen meme coins launch in a bull run. And then you will see what you thought was a meme coin run turn into an actual meme coin run that you literally could wake up one morning and throw a dart at the dartboard and hit a meme coin that'll give you a 10x. Some of them will give you 100, some of them will give you 1,000, but you can literally wake up and throw a dart at the dartboard and take your pick, right? So understand that. So if you think you missed it, you didn't miss it, but make sure that your bags are solid enough with these. It's what we talk about here. Make sure that your bags are solid enough in these solid plays that you're actually able to take advantage of the bull run with lower risk. Give me $50, Junior. You give me $50. Give me $50, brother. Timsky, give me $50. CPI report tomorrow. Yeah, CPI report tomorrow. It will have an effect on the market. PPI report on Friday. Yeah. CPI, PPI. What reports come out this weekend? I think the Friday report is bigger than the tomorrow report. I think they're both going to play a role in the market, but I think the Friday PPI report is actually bigger than tomorrow's report. But we'll see. We'll see what's going down. But with that, guys, happy Monday, man. Happy day after the Super Bowl, guys. Patrick Mahomes, don't hate on the man. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man, right now in the football atmosphere, man. Love him, hate him, do whatever you want, but respect the dude, man. I'm not a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but I can tell you, I respect the hell out of that dude, man. He's an absolute winner. He's an absolute winner, and he showed it last night. And gotta respect that. But yo, there's a couple things, man. Take a look at Stronghold. Take a look at Stronghold. I own it on the ERC20 side, guys. My suggestion to you is to own it on the XLM side because of the ERC20 gas fees that are coming. I suggest that you own it on the XLM side, guys. If at all possible, you can buy it through the Lobster wallet if you so choose to own it on the XLM side as well. Take a look at Unodex, guys. Understand that this platform is brand new. We'll have a X space today at 4 p.m. Take a look. It's at a great price right now, at about a penny, 1.8. Right around there, 1.8, about a penny. Not touching 2 pennies yet. Take a look. Take a look at that. Watch Caspa. Watch Caspa. Caspa is one of these tokens where, yes, you look at the chart and you look at it and you go, boy, oh boy, that chart doesn't look like something I want to buy into because it's so green. Caspa's just touching what it can be. And take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink is absolutely on a monster run. Definitely still not where it's gonna go. And I'm telling you, the next big one that I think is gonna run is Matic. I think Matic is prime for a takeoff. I think it's really getting itself up to curl itself up to go back up to that dollar range. I think Matic is going to be the next one to run, and I think Polkadot's going to follow that. Just be careful, Lobster. Just be careful. Just be careful and take your time and take your time swapping. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I didn't use it, Brian. I'm not that familiar with it, and I didn't want to just go over there and do it on a project like Stronghold. So I kind of waited, and I just bought it on the ERC20 side. It's where I was comfortable. It's where I knew exactly what was going on, and I just went over there and got it. But yeah, but there's places to buy, right? But watch Caspa, guys. Watch Caspa. It's going to be a top 15 cryptocurrency. I can feel it in my gut. Everything that's going on at Caspa, I can just feel it. That this thing's going to rise from 30 in the 30s to the 15s, and it's on its way up there. Lost a bit of XLM on the wrong spot. Yeah, that's tough one, man. But it's cheap on XLM to do transactions. It's cheap, but you never want to lose things. You never want to lose money. But guys, with that, we're gonna get back at this thing right here Wednesday morning. Again, we're gonna take a look at the markets. I'm gonna take a look at where everything is. Gonna take a look at how we're progressing through this market. Understand Unodex X space today at 4 p.m. On X. Go ahead, set that reminder, guys. Make sure you set that reminder. We're all going to be over there talking about it, hanging out, having a good time, giving you guys updates. 4 o'clock today. I am going to get back on my grind on Tuesday and start my X spaces again. I went for a 2-week, just kind of kicked back for 2 weeks because we did them for so many Tuesdays in a row. I just kind of was like, you know what? It's just time for a little break from X spaces for everybody on Tuesday nights. But we're going to start kicking them back up this Tuesday, guys. So be prepared for that. I'll probably schedule it today. So be prepared for that. We're going to be back at it on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So big week, man. Big week, and a lot going on. So like Tim says, everybody take care. Everybody be safe. Everybody make good, solid investments. You watch your money. Make sure you know what you're investing in. Make sure you know how to invest in it. Make sure you understand the tools that you have to make you safe. And be safe, be as safe as you can out here in this cryptocurrency world, guys. And with that, guys, You guys all have a great day. And I'll be back on X a little bit later and be back on here on Wednesday. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.